Hey folks, thanks for stopping by Just Cooking with the Guys. I appreciate you taking time to stop and watch our videos. Today we're going to make a breakfast enchilada. I've got my oil heated up here. I'm going to add, I've got one, probably about a large russet potato that I've diced up. We're going to drop this in the oil. Start off by frying these up. And you can see about the size of these potatoes, about how large they are. I'm going to fry these so they get brown. We'll pull them out, set them to the side, and we'll add them to our other mixture here in just a few minutes. So let's get these going, and we'll come back in just a few minutes and carry on. Okay, I've got these just about to the right color I want. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull these out, and I'm gonna place them on a paper towel here and let some of the excess grease drain off of them. And they look good just by themselves. No potato left behind. Y'all all come on out, guys. There we go. I'm going to pull about a good portion of this oil out of here. I'm also going to reduce my heat down to low. Drain the majority of this off. Just enough to kind of keep the bottom a little bit wet. I've got 6 eggs and about a quarter cup of half and half right here. And I'm going to mix this up real good. And we're going to scramble up these eggs. We'll let these cook. Kind of stirring them constantly. We get them to the scrambled egg stage. Set these potatoes back over out of the way for now. I've been preheating the oven. I got it to 350. And once we get all of our ingredients together here, we will make these enchiladas and pop them in the oven and let them cook until our cheese melts. I'll be back in just a second. Got our eggs coming along pretty good here. I'm going to go ahead and add the potatoes into the eggs, like so. Mix those around good. Get them all incorporated. Our eggs are almost done. And these are going to be awesome. Okay, at this stage, I'm going to take these off, and we're going to stick these eggs and potatoes to the side and carry on with our other ingredients. I'll be right back. Okay, we got our egg mixture out. We're going to drop in. I've got about 8 ounces of a breakfast sausage. I'm going to kick this back up. We're going to cook this sausage up good. Still kind of cold, so it's kind of firm still. We'll cook this down and make us some sausage gravy here in just a few minutes. So hang around. I'll be back in just a second. There's not a lot of fat. I got this cooked up. There's not a lot of fat in it. I'm going to add some butter, maybe a couple of tablespoons or 3. And I've got some butter or some flour here. Let me get this kind of melted in here good. And I'm going to start adding some flour. I'm going to try to make a little bit of a roux with this sausage. I've got a half a can or about 8 ounces of evaporated milk and 8 ounces of water. So I come up to 2 cups of liquid that I'll use to make our gravy with. Okay, I've got about a 1/4 cup of flour, and I'm going to add in probably half of that. And we'll start stirring this in and see where we stand. May have to add more. Yeah, I think so. I'll put the entire amount in. Try to get as much of our sausage coated as we can and cook the rawness out of this flour. And this stuff right here, this sausage gravy, that'd be good just over some toast, but we're going to take it to the next level here. So we start adding our milk. How do I do this? Because I'm left-handed. That's about a cup. Let's get this going and we'll see how much more we need to add. We got quite a bit of sausage in here, so this is going to be some really good stuff. You want to stir this kind of constantly so it doesn't start clumping up on you. Be sure you get all the flour worked out good. No flour clumps in there. There's nothing worse than clumpy gravy. You can see that's starting to thicken up pretty good there. I'm going to add a little bit more milk. This is kind of a try as you go thing. You know, some days you need more milk and water than you do others. So don't want to get this real thick because I want it to be somewhat pourable. I'm going to add some salt and pepper into this right now. And you just use salt and pepper to your taste. I'm kind of a pepper guy, so I'm going to add a little bit of extra there. Also, as this cools, it will thicken too. Man, this is going to be good. We'll be back in just a second. Okay, I've got this just about where I want it. You can see a good gravy will always coat the back of your spoon like this. Like I said a minute ago, this will kind of thicken when it cools down. So I'm going to shut this off. And we're through with that for now. And I'm going to set this to the side on a hot plate or a trivet. And we'll start building our enchiladas here in just a second. So stick around. Okay, we're going to start assembling these enchiladas. I'm going to place some egg and potato and a little bit of cheese on top of that. And we're going to roll these dudes up. You don't want to get them too full, but you want to get them full enough. So we're going to try this right here. A little bit of cheese on top of that. And we're going to take this, bring it over here, and roll that dude up just like that, and place it right inside of our casserole dish. I actually sprayed this casserole dish with a little bit of nonstick spray. So you might consider doing that. If you don't, sometimes the tortillas will get hard on the bottom. I'm not sure how many enchiladas this is going to make. But we're going to start. And we'll just go, we run out of ingredients, and then we'll put those suckers in the oven. A little bit more cheese. Roll that dude over again. I got a feeling these are going to be awesome. We'll be right back. Okay, we got one left here. We're going to scrape this right in here like so. I think we're going to have 8 total. A little bit more cheese in here. I thought I might have to heat these tortillas up, but it turned out I didn't. And you might have to keep them from cracking. Not sure. Okay, at this point, I'm going to move this out of the way. Bring my gravy over here. We're going to give it one of these right here. Now I'm going to come back and top this off with some cheese right down the middle. Man, I'm getting hungry already. I'm going to pop this in the oven, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, all of our ingredients are cooked, so it's just a matter of heating that up and melting the cheese. So I'm going to try for about 15 minutes, and we'll be back. Check these out. 15 minutes in the oven. That cheese melted up good. Let's see if I can get a couple of these out of here. We're going to come right in here. I think I'm going at this backwards. Try this. That belongs to me too. Check this out. Does not look awesome? It's kind of smoky, so I'm going to let it cool for a minute before I try it, but I'll be back in just a minute. I don't have gravy on my face, do me? Man, that stuff is good. This is really good breakfast. You need to check this out. I'm going to go eat this, and I will see you